Where's my trucker hat? There it is, man. Hang on now. Hang on. Let me get this on. Here we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are summoning for a brand new Android 13. And here's the thing. It sounds like I need to go ahead and get me a copy of this guy right here. And I'm praying on everything that it goes a heck of a lot better than it did for Super Saiyan 3. Oh my gosh. I'm praying it goes a lot better than the LF Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I'm praying it goes a lot better than the Meta Cooler. My Meta Cooler sitting here right now with you, ladies and gentlemen, at a whopping 4 stars. And that's because I juiced that fella up. I had to juice him up because he's at 3 star. I pulled 1 copy of that dude, and that's it. And here's the thing, man. I used him. And I gotta say, maybe the rumors were true. He don't feel too good. But maybe with Super Android 13, because I didn't download all. Oh no! You don't think he's here already, do you? There just ain't no way. Now after this one, here's the thing. I reacted to these guys, but it's a little bit late. I reacted to them in the game. I know that's crazy for me. But I did. I waited until the end of the game. Because here's the thing. The rollout for this guy was so bad. Hey guys, you know, here in 4 hours, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna reveal a character for you guys.
Leave this to me.
That is them, their new supporters, Maju. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna let you guys know that there's a new character coming out in 5 hours, 4 hours, whatever it might be. And then here he is, and it's like, oh, it's a PNG. Like, what even is that? All right, anyway, here's my reaction. All right, here we go. I've not actually seen these characters. This is my first time reaction to them. If you're like, but how, Nano? It's because, did you see how they rolled these characters out? That's how. Now, I know who they are. I'm not gonna play coy on that, but all right, let's see them. It's 14 and 15 as a tag character, it looked like.
Oh, well, try this one on.
Wait, it's showing the...
Going down.
Wait, that's a new face model.
Super Saiyan. That's some power you got there, but you better not go thinking it'll be enough.
Dude.
Idiot. I already know
What'd he just say?
all your moves.
Hang on, dude. Wait. This guy looks pretty cool. I can't even lie. He's a revival, right? All right, here we go.
Well, shoot. You must really want to die slow.
I love Android 13's design. I actually really...
You're alive. Take this.
Oh, he did the thing. Hey, boy. Don't lecture me with your $30 haircut.
Time to end this.
Okay, here we go. Let's end it. Dude, yeah. Dude, hang on, does the other model look that good with the straps hanging down? I don't remember.
You're going down, Goku.
Oh, dude, I like that windscreen. I like that LF. Am I not? I feel like I saw criticisms on the timeline about the LF, but
Capturing target.
Commence joint attack.
all right, let's see.
I'll destroy you. Go, go.
Let's see if these guys keep the trend with the bet.
Goku sighted.
Maybe they do.
Eradicated. Acquiring data.
Kill.
Go.
Oh, dude, wait, that was sick. Hang on. This character does.
Turn, huh?
How do you sound like Frieza?
Commence joint attack.
I want to rewatch this, man.
Here. Time to die.
Bruh.
Mission accomplished.
All that's left is conquering Earth.
Dude, wait. Oh, I like that art. Hang on, man. This is a cool release. This is not, I don't think it's going to hit for a lot of people. This is a cool release. Straight up. Supporter is whatever. Now, here's the thing. Don't lecture me with your $30 haircut because you ain't liked the video yet. So you ain't even earned it to lecture me about nothing here. Today, we got a Jocko. I'm going to stop. But man, is it fun. It is so much fun. And dude, what's funny is anytime I talk like that, and people, some people get frustrated, but genuinely, my normal accent is not too far off from that. Like, it's just turning it up to like a 10, whereas maybe like my normal accent before I started this whole YouTube thing and talking to, like, you know, my co-workers at this point are people from across the country. So I talk to like a Dino rhyme style, and I'm getting like, well, Dino doesn't have totally a Californian accent because he's not necessarily from California, but you know, he doesn't necessarily have the same similar accent to like where I grew up, you know, and I talked to some people from the East Coast and stuff like that. So I've listened to a lot of different accents at this point, and not so much submerged in the Southern culture that I grew up in. But like when people make fun of like so if you guys didn't see, like Sauce was here and Slay was here and Iron King was here, and I was talking about one of my family members that works in an oil company. And he said, wait a minute, he's like, they work for what now? And I said, oil. And he's like, what's that? And I was like, sorry, oil. I was like, you know, similar thing where like hill, don't, like that sounds the same to me. Like whether you're talking about like on your foot or like a hill over yonder, like that to me, I can't hear the difference. Like that is a genuine one that I do not hear the difference. Period. Hill, like it's the same thing to me. And I didn't even know until people started pointing it out. There's no one in my life really ever pointed it out. I never noticed that there was even a different way to say that word. I just was always like, you know, like whenever someone said you had to spell it, it's a guess. It's like, is it going to be H-E-E-L or is it going to be H-I-L-L? I'm like, I'm not even kidding. And if you watch any videos that aren't necessarily Dragon Ball videos, or you tune into streams, like if we were playing like a BR or something, like I don't know, Warzone, I'm like, hey guys, I need a heal, you know. It's like Dino would always make fun of me because it just sounds like I'm saying like a, you know, like a hilltop. It's like, no dude, I need a heal. It's like, I don't know, man, what do you want from me, dog? It is really difficult to like differentiate that. But me and my wife talk about that because my wife sounds quite a bit more Southern than I do now on any given day typically, and we talk about that all the time. Is my accent has changed a decent amount, but if I get submerged in it, like I think I still kind of have one right now, just talking like that, if I get submerged in it, it will 100% come out. Like it does, it 100% does. And it is funny because like obviously talking to Brianna, my wife, like she still has one, but it just doesn't rub off the same way. I don't know how to explain it. I do not know how to explain it. Anywho, I'm hoping to get this Android 13. I actually really do. Like, I know I meme Mr. Kane a lot about the whole Androids thing because he really is like a true Androids main, but Androids have always been one of those teams that I really like to use. Now, we're in a Red Ribbon Army celebration here, and I mean, here's my guess is this is going to be a one-off thing, and because at most right now, you know, this is the last of the September drops. We're going to roll into October. We're probably going to have 2 more banners in October. It's either going to be 2 LFs, 1 LF and an Ultra. Maybe they'll do the thing what they did in October 2023, or I guess kind of what they just did for the GT campaign, where we get the Ultra first and then the LF second, just kind of like split them up a little bit. I guess there's a chance that they go with an Ultra that is relatable to Android 13, like say like a Bojack or like a Super Saiyan Trio type of unit or something of that nature. Basically either movies or specifically related to the Android 13 movie. But I'm gonna go on a limb and either say the Red Ribbon Army, like take back sort of thing. I saw some people making some jokes. I mean, they could go crazy, which to me would not be crazy. It would be the opposite of that, and that is they could drop a Tau. I do think people's interest in this game right now is not the highest, and I'm just not so sure that Tau is necessarily the character that I would personally want in the game at the moment. But I'm also not so sure that there's anything they can drop between now and Legends Fest that's going to really get people to like activate back up. As far as like supporters and you know, we're kind of like a few weeks like separated from supporters, or a couple weeks, I guess, actually only a couple weeks, because this is a really fast turnaround. I mean, literally since what, August like 27th. So in under 30 days, we've gotten an Ultra and 2 LFs in a non-anniversary, non-celebration era, which is like really fast turnaround for characters. I've seen a lot of people that are wearisome of double Ultras in Fest, and I would say that is probably still a very real possibility. Maybe they treat it a little bit differently in Fest and they do split it up. That's how I pitched it, and everyone was like, Nano, you're crazy, well, they would never do a part 1 Ultra. And then the whole point of me pitching a part 1 Ultra was just so they would split the Ultras up, and they acted like that was just not something that could even happen. And then lo and behold, in 7th anniversary, we got 2 Ultras, which is basically the same diff, right? It's like literally the same difference, except instead they stacked them on top of each other. Like at least if they would have done a part 1 and then in a part 3, you have like a full month-and-a-half span of like difference between them instead of them dropping literally on the same day. Ooh, wait, it's been a long time since we've gotten Rainbow. Hang on now. Are we going to lock in? Hey, Vegeta! Hang on now, Whis! Whoa, Whis. Hey, man, you know, you don't step in. Dr. Zero, you know, he put a little bit of info in there about me. I'm kidding. We didn't even know nothing about y'all then. Ooh! You can change your hair color, Goku, but it don't matter now. I was made to kill you, Goku. You're my #1 target. All right. Anyway, come on now. Let's get us an Android 13. Leave this to me, Super Oob. Dude, y'all been on that Gection? Y'all been on a little bit of that Squadra? It's pretty good. It is pretty good. Hang on. Oh no. All right, let me cover the skip. I can't see the skip. Y'all can though, unfortunately.
You won't get off easy.
You won't get off easy. Oh, dude, wait, we just red 7'd him. Let's go. And y'all call me Wells. That unit is over a year old, and I just now maxed him. Come on now. Come on now. Get out of here. Anywho, hang on. We need the tag androids. We need the Android 13. Come on. Let's go. But anywho, supporters are just whatever, man. I really wish they just wouldn't have even done them. I wish they, you know, that obviously does take work. They have to animate those. I actually have not seen what Maji's animations look like at all, or even what he does. I haven't read anything. What I was reading was that Gamma quit, bro. The Gammas, dude. Are droids like back? Are droids like back? Hang on, I didn't. Wait. Hang on now. Where's my trucker at? Hey! We got him. We actually got. Oh my gosh, dude. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I'm just not trying to go too crazy right now on these banners. So I'm glad. Oh, I really need the tag droids. Hang on. Dude. That is some sick art. What are we talking about? Wait, does this mean Ultra Cell's back? Can I run an Ultra Cell with this guy? He's a blue and he's support type. Protect my cell. Dude, that art is awesome. All right. Anyway, as far as what I would want prior to going into Legends Fest, because I just don't think this is like so off the wall, but I don't think this guy would ever be a part of Legends Fest. But dude, I still really want a Buhan. Like I actually do. If they were going to do an Ultra related to movies and it was like not Fest level, because like I think Orange Piccolo, you know, when I think Red Ribbon Army, I think characters that could be related to this, I do think Piccolo could be, you know, in there. But if they were going to do not what I would consider like totally Fest worthy, although I think any character can be monthly in Fest, because like Ultra Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, it was in monthly, and I easily think he could also be Fest level. Anyways, I think Bojack really would be a really cool Ultra. Like why not just do back-to-back like movie villains? Now granted, in terms of probably the game's interest level, that might be why you don't do that. I think Bojack could be a really cool Ultra, but not a character that I would ever see being a part of Fest. The same thing goes with Buhan, and then they usually do have a character that's like really good, like premium bait, you know, right before Fest. 2022 was Beast Gohan. 2023 was the Gogeta, the Pikkon and Gogeta. 2024 was freaking Ultra Majin Vegeta, who would go on to be so much of a problem that there were literally threads discussing how they should never design a character like him ever again during the 7th anniversary, like literally 8 months later after that guy's release. And in a PvP gacha game, a character having relevancy for like that long is crazy. Like even right now, you could be running UMV and still be very competitive. Like I'm sure there are plenty of top ranking people that still probably run him from time to time, because he has like a really just a good lot of usability in the game still, which is crazy. So as far as like what I think could be maybe a random pre-fest sort of like bait banner, you know, they could do a full-on Buu saga. They could do Buhan, and then they could do the SSJ 3 friggin' finisher Goku, a revamp of that. We definitely have a lot of LFs that are older with old models that need revamps. It's still crazy that IT Goku came out, has really good animation specifically, but then the model itself is an old model. I don't get that. That IT Goku is still probably one of my favorite releases of this year. Unfortunately, left a scar on the community, because that is probably one of the eras of the game that people don't remember too fondly, because That was a really long stint with just no content. a whole month where you're literally sitting on an ultra cell and you don't release it in February to release it in March to then drop an LF a week later after cell, which is like crazy. Like, why? March was ultra cell, LF SSJ 3 Vegeta, and LF SSJ 4 Goku from Daima. Like, why did we not spread that out better? This whole year has been riddled with questionable decisions. Like my reaction being in this video instead of just being a proper reaction because they rolled out animations and kit and all this on different days. Like, it just... We got him! Hang on now! My box is complete, ladies and gentlemen. And that's worth more than a $30 haircut. Let me let you know. By the way, that's how you know times have changed, because I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but a $30 haircut is kind of hard to come by these days. Like where I get my haircut, you know, they used to offer me like an every 2-week discount, and it was sick. It was great. It's why I like, people would notice, and I still do it. But they used to have a discount because they're like, hey, you're giving us more business, so we'll give you a discount. You come every 2 weeks and you get a discount. So you basically come twice a month and you get a discount. Anywho, I went in, you know, post all the craziness of 2020, and I was like, hang on now, what is this price? What happened to my 2-week discount? And they said, well, you know, things have changed. And I said, okay, well, I'm changing my barber. So anyway, I go down the road and I start looking at the prices up on the board, and I'm like, what happened? So I go to another place. This is not a joke, by the way. I know you see me spin crazy on, you know, these games, but that's different. All right, you gotta listen, man. There's gotta be a line somewhere, and sometimes it's your haircut. Anywho, go to another place, and I was like, what happened? Like, I remember haircuts that were like under $10. You know, this is some back in my day top stuff. You know, little unk status. I don't care. Anywho, now dude, I'd kill for a $30 haircut right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. Getting my fade and everything I get done and the texturize and all that, I ain't getting that for $30 nowhere. I mean, maybe if I find one good place, maybe, but like for the most part, you just ain't getting that nowhere. It's not. What's crazy is that the economy has outaged that joke, because he said that to Trunks because Trunks had nice looking hair, but these days you just say you ain't gonna get a $30 haircut like that. I promise you. Trunks going somewhere right now, he probably paying over $100 or something like that. We have outaged, inflation has outaged the joke. Anyways, guys, welcome to my stock channel. Let's go ahead. Let's pull out our portfolios. Let's take a look. Let's see how things are hitting. We're gonna be taking a look at some options here a little bit later as well. And I promise we're all gonna rise together. So ping me in my Discord. Anyway, no, but for real though, it is crazy. It is absolutely insane that the $30 haircut meme is still funny to say, because it's a funny line, and probably one of the best lines in the dub from like the original dub. But like, haircuts have actually outaged that joke. Like there's a whole generation that's gonna be like, haircuts used to be $30? That's crazy. It's crazy, bro. I cannot stand when they do these free-to-play characters. Now, don't get me wrong, I think these missions for real though really weren't that bad. But dude, just let me hop in. Like, am I crazy that I just want to hop in? I want to use some skip tickets in co-op and max my character out and call it a day. Like, is that crazy of me? My cut is still 30, but it's because we've been going to the same guy. I'm so serious though. There are so many places you can probably still, by the way, a bit of a bit. You can still find places under that, but it's like nuts. It's like actually crazy. So say Sarah just did the inflation for us. So when the actual movie came out, a $30 haircut with inflation incorporated into it would be a $65 haircut today. I get a haircut for 11. Woo! No, and the thing is though, I wasn't even going to like bougie places. It was a bit, but it wasn't a bit. There were no places that were under $30. The cheapest I found a haircut for was like $42. And also they like stage it. It's like if you want like a fade, like this is like a fade is more expensive, at least where I was looking at. Like the fade specifically costs more. Like it does, and I get it because it's more work. Shaving the side of your head or doing an actual fade is more work, so I do get it. But damn, I just, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Dude, when is this guy getting some attention? Why do these games hate this guy? Full power freaking Broly is sick. I remember last time I saw Nano in a hat. I don't be wearing hats too often. Here's the thing with me and hats. Oh, I do wear them actually. I just don't usually wear them on content, especially if I'm gonna stream for like hours. Because the thing with me and hats, like I can't have too much pressure on my head because I get a headache. So like, you know, I've got the headphones on, I've got the hat on, and like it just adds just like too much pressure. So I will be taking this thing off in a second. Who knows if my hair will survive it? We'll see. Are you serious about the $42 thing? Yeah, I'm dead serious. Why is Nano giving me heavy John Cena vibes? Dun 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 dun. We got real quick. No item to take care of hair if it's cold outside for me. Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. It just depends. Like, I don't love the way my hair looks whenever it's not fixed. And if I don't feel like fixing it, which like typically if I'm gonna fix my hair, I have to wash it first, dry it, and then fix it. Because my hair is so thick that like if it's washed the night before and then I wake up to fix it, it just does not fix right. It straight up, it will not fix right. I have multiple like cowlicks and stuff. And the only way to tame them and be able to actually fix it, I have to wash my hair, like straight up. And so sometimes like if it's like something really fast that I want to do, or just in general, I'll throw a hat on. I mean, I probably do at least go somewhere every day with a hat on before I fix my hair. Sometimes I just don't like, I don't know, I just don't feel like fixing my hair. I don't know. Because I say it's a whole thing. I mean, it still takes less than 5 minutes, but it is still a whole thing, you know? Especially like for me, I've always fixed my hair like in similar-ish ways. So my hair is like trained. Your hair actually has memory. I don't know if you guys knew this, but your hair actually does have memory. Like you do train your hair. So my hair like sticks up even without the product in it. And so when a product goes in it, for the most part, it just fixes itself. Like I just put product in it and then boom, it looks like how you guys see it. So it's not really like that much effort. It's really not that much effort to fix my hair every day. By the way, yes, I do get my haircut still about every 2 weeks. The person that owned a previous salon I was at, she like moved out and like opened up her own thing, and so I go see her. She's really cool. Still probably more expensive than I would like to pay for a haircut, but she does it good, and dealing with a crappy haircut sucks. Like it just does. Like I can go back and probably find you multiple videos like on my channel where I'm like, oh god. And like when I used to do a hard part, you know, I've not done a hard part in a long time, but when I used to do a hard part, it would like, and I get it's probably impossible to really keep it at the same spot, but it would slowly move my hairline like over. Like we could probably find some video somewhere where my hairline is like all the way like over here or something. Like it is crazy. I kind of missed the hard part because it made fixing my hair really easy, and I liked having the hard part, but I kind of got tired. Like it really was just a constant thing where it would move my head and we would have to do like a reset, and I just kind of got tired of doing that. And I feel like hard part's kind of like, I don't know, I just kept my hair long. Yeah, I can't grow my hair out. It doesn't look right and I can't fix it. I had long hair when I was like an early teen because I just wanted to try it, and I tried straightening it. I let a girl curl it one time. None of it ever looked right. It never looked right. I just kept it because I didn't want to cut it because it took so long to get as long as it was. But nah, this is pretty much how my hair usually looks. That's how it fixes. It's how it looks. Yo, GG's last night, man. I'm a big fan. Yo, GG, man. I really appreciate you hopping to my stream for the first time to say GG when Super Saiyan 3 Goku just came out. I'm trying to learn the character, man. GG's, dude. I can't wait to never see you ever again. Glad you showed up my stream for the first time. Oh, big fan. Is that why it says first time chat? You asshole. Absolutely, GG's. Yeah. It's really cool getting to see like a lot of people, finding a lot of people like in Squadra, and you guys be like tagging us, whether it be in losses or wins. Seems like you're more frequently to tag whenever you win, though. I've noticed. Not so much in a hurry to share your loss on social media, huh? But then you criticize YouTubers when they don't want to show their losses, huh? Is that? Yeah. Do you feel seen right now? All right. I really want one more copy of this guy because I feel like I can juice a 6-star a lot more than, I mean, this is math. But I feel like I can juice a 6-star a heck of a lot more than I can juice a 3. Imagine a world where I got Cell Max. Imagine a world where I got another Android 13.
Let's finish this.
Okay. When's the hit LF, you know? Please. Please. Hang on, how many of these are we at? Ooh. Okay, so I could juice. Okay, hang on. Good on Android 13 and 14. They're good. I obviously would want more, but in all things considered, they're good. Don't imagine a world where you can max out Maju before another copy of Android 13. I mean, max out Maju. I mean, I would quit. Max him out. That's pulling him 111 times. Another weeks. Wait, on the 500 too? One more copy is a big ass from Legends. You are not wrong. By the way, I'm filming these summons live. Twitch.tv/Nanogenix. You can tap in, watch the squad streams, watch the Legend stuff from time to time. Okay. Hang on, is that one of them? Please, 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 please. Wait, does Oob count as one of the... Oh, this wasn't a... Why did I think I was back on a 500? I'm stupid. Please.
You won't get off easy.
Dang, man, I didn't realize I was back. That was a free set. I got ahead of myself. I thought that was the 500. Come on, man. There's no way he's in this. It's not funny. Oh my gosh. Hang on. Let me see if the old pop shows up. He ain't. All right, let me see. Hang on. Let me see. This ain't Cell Max. I'm skipping. Oh, look, it's not Cell Max. Oh. Well, we take those. we do take those. There's no way, right? That was bad. Oh my gosh. Okay, we watch these blue skies. Dude, Pops is gonna show up. Watch this. Father. Losing. Blue Vegeta.
What are you doing, Kakarot? Thanks, Vegeta.
I'll watch it because it was blue skies, but I think it's probably not him. W skip. You need a good mobile Naruto game? Yeah. Please, man. Please, please, please. I played Blazing just like the tiniest amount, but I didn't know the characters, and like playing a gacha game and not knowing the characters is like, I mean, if you're not Grand Cross, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Please.
We'll try this one.
We're gonna juice my boy up, baby. We're gonna juice him up. I'm not using tickets. That's what I was waiting on. That's what I was waiting on, bro. I'm juicing. We're juicing, baby. Some PE. Well, I'm not gonna finish that in case they get on here. I won't finish that. Anyways, let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh man. All right. Well, hang on. Let me see. Hang on now. Let's go to the exchange shop. Let's see what we're looking at here. I think it's a 20 for a little 600, right? Is that what the going rate's for? 30. Oh, this is highway robbery, man. What are we talking about out here? 30. Oh my gosh, dude. This is crazy, dude. When I worked at the movie theater, I swear on everything. So if you're new here, maybe you're tuning back in, I don't know, maybe it's been a while, I don't know. What's up? Welcome. Hope you're having a great day. But I worked in the movie theater for 5 years, and obviously, if you guys don't know, typically in a movie theater, the reason why like popcorn, drink, all that junk is so expensive is because they make like no money on movie sales. Like movie tickets, theaters make like basically nothing on those, and each distributor, so like Sony, Disney, all of that, they have different cuts. But I remember when I was there, I think Disney was a pretty bad one, like 97%, 3%, like that's how bad it is. So every ticket sell, like on week 1, 97% of that ticket sale goes to Disney, 3% goes to the actual theater that you're like sitting at. And then as the movie gets older, the cut gets better. So like maybe 5 weeks in, it's like 80-20 or something. Anyways, so the reason why when you go to a theater, concession sales are so expensive are because that's where they make all their money. Like they make all their money selling you the food and stuff. So that's why like popcorn, which we did the math one time, like for at least our size of popcorn, our small popcorn, I think it was like $6.50 or something. I don't know. We'll say that. And
You won't get off easy.
dang, dude, I put that guy a lot. And we did the math, like kernels, butter, everything. I was a nerd. It cost.
You won't get off easy.
Bro, anyways, it costs like less than 10 cents to make that small popcorn. Like less than 10 cents. It was nuts. Literally did the math, like got the bag of popcorn, got the butter, did all the things. Now, the one thing I couldn't calculate in was obviously like the electricity, blah, 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 whatever. But just from like the materials that went into, and I guess I did also, I know for a fact we did not count how much we cost, but dude, I mean, I am old, dude. We're talking like, I was getting probably paid like $6 to do that or something. I don't know, dude. It was like nothing. It's like nothing in today's world. Anyways, so it cost like under 10 cents. It was crazy. And so, anywho, when people would come up to me, I promise I'm making this full story. Like we're gonna, come full circle. People would come up to me and like they'd want maybe a large popcorn and a drink, and it was like $16 or $17 or whatever. Which, by the way, I think now that'd be like a killer thing now. For large, by the way, large. They would always say, "Man, this is highway robbery out here." And I'd go, "Yeah, brother, it is, man. There's not much I can do about it. Like I don't put the price on these, and if I did and I made commission, then that's sick. But I don't make commission. I don't do nothing." And then the other thing too is if you didn't, that's why upselling, by the way, is such a big deal, right? Like if you've never worked a job like this, like upselling is like on any job that's like that, you have to upsell. So it's like upselling would be, they bought a popcorn and a drink. You try to get them to buy some candy, or you try to get them to buy some nachos or hot dog or whatever. You try to compliment whatever they've got. Which, by the way, when people would come in and buy everything we got, because again, at a movie concession stand, have gotten more extravagant because they're trying to meet people in the middle. They're trying to get people to come have dinner there. But back when I was that wasn't really that much of a thing. That was more of like you go to the Alamo, whatever. I think what the Alamo Draft House, that was called. Anyways, we didn't have all that. So when they bought one of everything we had, it's like, hey man, the M&Ms are really good in popcorn. You gotta like upsell. And if you got caught not upselling twice, you got fired. Like you get caught once, you get a little like this. You get caught twice, and they would actually fire you. That's how intense it was. Like that's how important actual concession stand sales were. And boy, was I glad to get up and to get out. I stayed there long enough, at a movie theater, staying there for 5 years. That is a long time to work in a movie theater. At least where I was, we had so much turnover, right? Because it was a lot of like college kids, some high school kids, and mostly college kids. And it was just like they would, get other jobs. And I just stayed there for 5 years. And so I stayed there long enough that I ended up working my way up where I mostly didn't have to work concession. I mostly worked the box office, which was infinitely better because I don't have to upsell you up there. I'm not like, hey man, I know you're going to the 7 o'clock, New Moon, but what if you also went to the 9 o'clock Iron Man 2? It's like, by the way, yes, that is when I worked there, if you want to do the math on that. Box was just so much better, but I'll be real, I liked box. Box was great. You got to have a chair, you got some downtime and stuff, but we always called where you would like tear tickets or tell people where to go to the movie theater. What was called that door. And that position was also sick because like typically there'd be more of you on that, and you also were tasked with cleaning the theaters. And cleaning the theaters honestly was a ton of fun. Now dude, people would bring some crazy stuff. like full things of KFC, obviously tons of liquor. Like it was nuts, man. They leave Arby's bags in there, they leave McDonald's bags. And that's the thing too, I'm like, bro, if you sneak it in, at least have the dignity to throw it away for me. What are you talking about? But the craziest one though is just bringing in a whole family meal of KFC. I'm like, what are we talking about, bro? You're in here having a whole feast. Like what are we doing? How can you even see to eat all this? Like what are you? They got the mashed potatoes, they got the gravy, they got the corn, they got the biscuits, they got the whole bucket of chicken. I'm like, dude, like, okay, sure, you sneak in a burger, you sneak in a little, Arby's sandwich, a little McChicken, like, sure, but like, the whole feast? Like, damn, it's crazy. Like me as a person, I just wouldn't want to deal with all that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I stuck in my fair share of like, Subway. But that's easy. It's super simple, not too loud, But you bring in a whole thing of fried chicken with the fixins, like, damn, that's nuts. And then you leave it for me to clean up? Why? Throw it away at least, man. Damn. All right, dude, 30 perfectly. Here we go. I think I may actually be sitting on one of these right now. Use. Hey, here you go. You can kind of see my box right here. Look at this. The only reason why this guy is at the 3 stars, or the 6 stars, 3 additional stars, the 6 stars he's at, is because we did the quad live. I literally only had him at 3 as well. But anyway, we're going to juice this guy. And that right there is a 7-star Android 13. That's how he's going to stay. I ain't diving back in. That's it. Unless I, do a little bit of juicing. But you know what you could juice is this video right here. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Lots of discussions here today, the trucker hat. And I'll see you guys over there in that one. Keep on keeping on. Hit a like, hit a sub. Later.